Don't you miss R-rated action movies? Movies where you're allowed to shoot people, bleed, and cuss.
That's my fucking plane!
Movies like Con Air. Con Air stars Nicolas Cage, John Malkovich, and John Cusack. Directed by Simon West, but you'd swear Michael Bay was in the big chair. The movie opens with a big voiceover.
Never leaving behind a fallen comrade, no matter what the odds or the enemy.
This is important later. U.S. Ranger Cameron Poe is back from deployment.
Yeah? You kidding me? What?
And he gets into a drunken brawl with some thug who pulls a knife on him.
Take this, you son of a bitch!
So Poe kills him. Yeah! But the knife disappears from the crime scene, and now it looks like Poe murdered an unarmed man in cold blood. Despite there probably being witnesses, he gets sent to prison. But who is his lawyer?
What?
In prison, he befriends Baby-O by giving him snowballs.
You request this?
He gets off on it.
Years pass, and his little girl writes letters to him.
Mama says I have to go back.
But the day comes when he's granted parole. For the trip home, he's put on a prison transport. A plane loaded with the worst criminals every 90s screenwriter can think of. Still beats Delta. John Cusack plays Federal Marshal Larkin, and he gives us a roster of criminals. You have Cyrus the Virus, Johnny 23, Swamp Thing, Sally Can't Dance, Diamond Dog. Oh, these names! Are these criminals or are they members of the G.I. Joe team? And Buscemi, because every 90s movie needs more Buscemi. They sneak an armed agent onto the plane. But it's either his first day on the job, or he's planning to retire tomorrow, because either way, he is toast. Soon the criminals take over the plane. A lot of good that agent did.
Oh my god. Say there was a disturbance, but everything's under control. Say it, or I will kill you.
Without me, you got nobody to fly the plane.
I never think that far ahead.
Baby-O is diabetic, but his insulin is smashed in the scuffle. Maybe Poe shouldn't have been giving him all those snowballs. Meanwhile, Larkin finds evidence of criminal plans in Cyrus's old cell.
Except they somehow managed to get every creep and freak in the universe onto this one plane. And then somehow managed to let them take it over. And then somehow managed to stick us right smack in the middle.
The plane has to make a stop at Carson City, and Poe has an opportunity to leave, but he doesn't.
I want to stay on.
What?
Changed my mind.
I know, I hate getting off the plane on stopovers too. But Poe won't leave his friend or the guards in the hands of these criminals, so he stays behind. That's why the big voiceover at the beginning.
No, fellas, I got this.
Not really part of the plan, they still pick up Garland Green. He's a super serial killer. He's kind of a mix between Hannibal Lecter and Bane.
A census taker just tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
He's on the right flight.
So now they pick up their own pilot, and they lose Dave Chappelle. Poor guy, I hope he goes places. And you get that typical scene where you have the two sides taunting each other over the radio.
Where are you going with my plane, Cyrus?
We're going to Disneyland.
You're lying, Cyrus.
You think? Poe finds Chappelle's body stuck to the landing gear, so he uses it to send a message to Larkin.
Bye, pinball!
Good neighbor, State Farm is there!
Hey guys.
They land at a rendezvous site where they intend to transfer to a drug dealer's plane that's supposed to be waiting for them.
Where's the plane, Francisco?
I don't know. Have patience.
So now it's time for Plan B. Oh, look, Garland made a friend.
You're Cameron Poe.
That's right.
I'm Larkin.
Hello, Larkin.
If you can't trust a South American drug lord, who can you trust, huh? That was a joke.
I'm glad you told me.
What are you gonna do for me?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save the fucking day.
Well, what do you know? The drug dealer tried to screw over a man named the Virus.
That's my fucking plane!
Looks like you missed your connection.
Great line in 3, 2, 1.
Anara.
The authorities arrive, but for some reason the plane carries enough firepower to invade Waco. Too soon? During an intense gun battle in the junkyard, Poe and Larkin work together to thwart the criminals' plans. But Con Air still takes off.
Isn't that your car, Malloy?
Couldn't be. I left mine at the office.
On any other day, that might seem strange.
You didn't think they'd really hurt the little girl, did you? You sick bastards. But Poe's cover is blown.
We have a traitor in our midst. Now, how do we flush a traitor? Jesus!
My daddy is coming home on July 14th.
Make a move and the bunny gets it.
Then Poe turns into Nicholas Rage and he kicks some major ass.
Should have shot him down over the open desert, Larkin. Now the civilian casualties will be enormous.
The plane goes down at the Las Vegas Strip. The plane crash is pretty epic. You got money and hookers flying everywhere. Cyrus, Diamond Dog, and Swamp Thing, these names, get away on a fire truck. Poe and Larkin pursue on motorcycles because awesome. They kill Dog by hitting him with a motorcycle. And Cyrus dies in the most cartoony yet awesome way possible. He's stabbed, he's thrown through a building, he's electrocuted, and he has his head flattened by a pile driver. I would not want to work on that job site. Her safety is not #1 priority. It ends on a happy note, with Poe meeting his daughter finally, and one of the worst serial killers in the country loose in Las Vegas. Maybe it's not all happy. Nicolas Cage is likable as Cameron Poe. I bought his character, I cared what happened to him, and I wanted to see him win. But the villains make this movie. Malkovich was inspired as Cyrus the Virus. But I didn't want anything bad to happen to Steve Buscemi's character. Is that weird?
Define irony. Bunch of idiots dancing on a plane to a song made famous by a band that died in a plane crash.
It had some strong acting, sometimes not so much, especially where accents were concerned. Sometimes Cage would dip into Kevin Costner Robin Hood territory, but he's also very subtle. When he meets his daughter for the first time, he's shaken. The first time we ever see him nervous, because he's worried about if his daughter is going to accept him. It was actually pretty sweet. And John Malkovich is a gleefully hammy, evil, funny, cold-hearted lunatic. John Cusack is pretty badass too. He steals a fellow agent's car, then wrecks it. 0 fucks given. The movie wants us to care about Poe and his family. We don't get a lot outside of the daughter's letters and the limited interaction we had at the beginning of the movie. This movie is full of great one-liners.
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
You with me? Or do you need me to draw it in crayon, like usual?
Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
What's wrong with him?
My first thought would be a lot.
If you like unapologetically violent, unexpectedly funny, relentlessly fast-moving movies, it deserves a spot on your video shelf. If you like this video, click thumbs up, subscribe, and encourage my behavior. I'm Tom, this is The Newbie, and thanks for watching. And click subscribe, or the froggy gets it! I just held a frog hostage.